Hey, you guys. If someone's watching this, send like hey or something so I can see if you're okay. I can see the messages. I was trying to make sure. Yes, Annie Banks. It was pretty evident to me, like when I first started watching them and stuff, and I got introduced to Ari. I think from Perfect Last videos, I was just like, they obviously treat her differently. And then when her son Daniel start coming around, you can notice the major difference in how they would treat baby CJ or baby Chris, um, versus how they would treat Daniel. And I don't really want to use like the dark skin, light skin comments, and because I don't like to really do that, but the truth is the truth at the end of the day. The truth is the light. So, yeah, it's unfortunately sad. And I noticed that they've been Ari has been hanging out with Sierra. Let me see if I can see this phone. I noticed that Ari has been hanging out with Sierra from Sierra and Jordan. So I don't know. I think she's still cool with Queen, but the rest of them, I don't really think they're too cool right now because they haven't even been making videos together. And I don't know. I don't think they even came out for Ari's birthday except for Trey and Queen. It's definitely something weird there. Okay, the comment left. Let's see. It's definitely something weird there. I can't wait till Ari speaks on it. And I noticed a division in the group also that you mentioned. Yes, I wish Ari, Ari has a new blog channel. I can't even remember the name of it, but she just created it. I wonder why she didn't advertise it on her main channel. But she does have a new vlog channel. She posted one vlog with her friends that came from out of town. And you could tell she was like extremely happy that they was there. But I don't know what's going on with the crew. I don't know if my hair looks crazy. I don't know if something happened or like, I really don't know. I don't know what happened, but it's like, it's crazy. You can tell that there's some division and like there's something going on. Like Queen hasn't even been staying at her own house. So I don't know if I pretty much think her and Chris are separated, to be honest. But Christmas is coming up. And y'all know how Queen is. She's like so religious that she's going to try to put on this front like her and Chris are good for the holidays for baby CJ. Baby Chris. I keep saying baby CJ, but baby Chris. So we shall see. We shall see. Y'all know we're going to have the conversations. We're going to have the conversations about it. So I guess their life is our entertainment, huh? I guess so. What else has been going on? Like, what else have you guys noticed amongst the gang? Like, are y'all feeling Perfect Last girlfriend Tay? Are y'all feeling the change, like her changing her channel to her and Tay's channel instead of just making another channel for her and Tay? Like, what do you think about that? Because I know some people was saying that Jazz, someone commented on my video. Someone commented on my video, and they said that Jazz made a video telling us that she was gonna change her vlog channel to her and Tay channel. I didn't watch that. I didn't see that video. I heard Jazz say that she was going to make a channel for her and Tay, and she basically wanted everybody to vote on the channel's name. So I don't know. I don't know if that person was telling the truth, or, you know, they was just mad because I made a video on it. I don't know. I don't think I said anything negative about them at all. I was just stating my opinion. My opinion. That's all. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here. Yes, Annie Banks, she has been, she's been very distant. I feel like she's even been distant with Armand and Trey. Also, but Armand has been distant also, because, you know, he got a girlfriend. And from what I'm hearing, it's twins, and him and Trey are dating the twins. But I'm not even going to make no comments on Trey, because I feel like I'll say that for another video. But I noticed Armand hasn't really been around also. But yeah, Jazz has been very distant, in my opinion, since she's gotten with Tay. I understand when you get like a girlfriend, boyfriend, you kind of, you know, space yourself away from your friends a little bit. But you have to, you know, you have to learn how to mix the two in her situation, because she, not only those are her friends, but they work together, they make money together, they do YouTube together. So I guess she trying to get Tay a check too, because if y'all notice, and I think I'm gonna make a video on this. If y'all notice, I don't know, I may not make a video, but if you notice, I don't know if Tay is still working at Foot Locker anymore, because Jazz hasn't been talking about taking Tay to work or nothing like that. So maybe she made, you know, or maybe she got fired, or maybe she quit, and now Jazz is trying to get her a YouTube check so she don't have to work at Foot Locker. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work out, because they haven't even been together. I don't know if they've been together for like a half a year. I don't know, but it's a little too early, in my opinion, to just be making these big steps. Like, once you start putting somebody in financially, meaning because they getting checks from YouTube, in my opinion, that's the same equivalent of you taking a step like you about to get married or something. So Jazz, she got to be head over heels for Tay to even like change her whole channel name and change it to Jazz and Tay. Because like I said in my video, me personally, I would have made a whole nother channel. So if it didn't work out between me and Tay, I would have had, you know, we could have still did whatever with that channel, and then I would have had my 2 channels to fall back on. I would have changed the whole channel that I had all those followers on. And I don't know, all I got to say is she has to love Tay. Tay something special, I guess, because I don't know. I don't know, but it's crazy. And then people have been saying on so many videos and even on my videos, like, that they don't think that Tay is like a full-fledged lesbian. But I understand how people get that vibe, because for the first videos that Jazz posted, like, Tay was not wet, Denise Jones. I don't know what you're saying wet for. But she was the first video, she was just like acting like she didn't want to kiss Jazz. Now, since the people have been coming at Tay, she showing affection. and all of these things, and but she still seem a little weird around like a girl, like she just act like this is her, maybe it's her first girlfriend, maybe she is a lesbian, but this is her first full-fledged like girl relationship. Maybe that's what it is, but it comes off pretty weird, like when she showing, because like when her and Jazz are just playing around and stuff, she cool, but then when it comes to the affection part, she's just real like, you know, like when it's like your first boyfriend and you just, that's how she acts. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Who are we to judge? Who are we to judge? But they got a whole lot going on. Like they really need, I don't think she should have changed the name of her channel, and the Tay girl seems off a bit to me. And I thought I was the only one that noticed she acts like she be awkward around Jazz. No, like she does. Like when she is around her friends, I mean, even in the same videos, it's like Jazz can be standing on the side of her and her friends are on the other side. And when Jazz comes up, she acting all like she just awkward around Jazz. And then her friends, she just being herself. Like I see two different people when I see her around her friends and I see her around Jazz. That's why I think to a lot of people, it doesn't come off like a natural attraction. Like she has a natural attraction, you know, to Jazz and stuff. And then a lot of people have been saying that they think she likes the benefits. I'm not saying she's a gold digger because somebody commented that in the comments. I never said Tay was a gold digger, period. I never said she didn't say thank you for the iPhone. I don't know. All I know is what they show us. And that's what I went off of. But I think she likes the benefits of being with Jazz. I think her friends love the benefit of being with Jazz. But that vlog that they did when they went to, I think they went to Dave & Buster's, that was the most awkward vlog I ever seen. To me, I don't know if her friends had money to go to Dave & Buster's. They probably should have stayed that one out if they didn't have their coins to go. Because from the vlog that we seen, like, it's like Jazz bought one. You know, they have the little power cards that you buy from Dave & Buster's and you slide against the little machine and then you play your game and stuff, like how Chuck E. Cheese is now. And it's like, I didn't see Nisha. Like I saw Nisha and the other friend, I can't remember her name. Like they was playing a little bit, but it's like Jazz and Tay was like, you know, it's like Jazz bought the power card for her and Tay, but it's like her friends may have thought Jazz was sponsoring the trip. So they didn't have their own power cord. And then Jazz was like, y'all want to play one? You could shoot one. You could do the, and I'm like, did y'all not have money? Like, or did y'all just feel like, or Tay gave y'all the impression like Jazz got it? Cause it looked kind of awkward and crazy to me because Jazz and Tay was playing the games and Nisha and them was running around like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't even know what they were running around like, but it was kind of awkward. And I'm like, if I'm going to Dave & Buster's, like, I'm about to play some games. I'm about to have some money to buy my own power cord. And I'm finna play some games. Like, they were standing around looking at Tay and Jazz play most of the games. And I'm sitting here like, that didn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I know, and that's telling me I wouldn't even win if I didn't have my own money. Exactly. Even if Jazz said, I got y'all, I still would have wanted to have my own money because, like, that just looked crazy to me. I'm like, I know this is Tay and Jazz blog, but that looked absolutely crazy to me. And then a lot of the times they were holding the camera for Jazz and Tay. So I'm like, was y'all just hired to come and be the camera women? Like the other girl, she looked annoyed. Not Nisha, not the dark skinned one, Nisha with the bob, but the other girl, I think her name Jalen or something. She looked annoyed. Like, why did I come? Like, that's how she was looking, like she was saying in her head, like, what I came for when you and Tay playing all the games and doing this and doing it. Like, Tay asked them, did they want to play like 1 or 2 games? And they had one power card. One. Those cards are literally like $2 to have your own card and to load your own money on the card. Yeah. So I'm like, that was kind of weird. It was like, I don't know. They should have definitely just made their own channel though. And then Jazz said that she's gonna, get she didn't say it, but I know she gonna get Tay a camera so Tay can record herself being at school and all of that. And I'm like, ugh. Like, bro, this is why you should have gotten your own. You and Tay should have made your own channel so it can be just strictly about you, Tay's life, and then you and Tay together or whatever. Like, that didn't. Because, like, her main channel is for, like, her pranks and mostly stuff like that. And then she was using a vlog channel, like, for her everyday life vlogs and, like, Armand Trade, Queen Chris, stuff like that. And now I know that I think she's going to start putting. Well, she did upload a video, I think today or yesterday with, was it Queen, M and Von? But it's kind of awkward because you've made it into a couples channel. So you're technically getting off topic of what you even named the channel, Jazz and Tay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But I definitely would have, getting in a fresh relationship and doing something like that, I definitely would have made our own channel. So though the money that she's making from that channel, because I'm pretty sure she's going to give Tay a cut of the money. So it would be easier financially, and it will just naturally be more smarter to make your own individual channel and have an account for that channel when you make your money off your ads and all that stuff. So you and Tay can basically split that money, because that didn't make any sense to me. And then Jazz would have got more money than she already has if she made a third channel. Like, you have to know, Janae, which is Ari's mom, Ari. They call that girl Ari sometimes, so it just stuck with me. But Ari's mom, Janae, who is the manager of like DMB Nation. I think she the manager of Chris and Queen, Funny Mike, Perfect Last, of course, Ari, Armand and Trey, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but she's the manager. And she should have told Perfect Last, like, monetary-wise and just being smart, I would have made my own separate channel with like a couples channel. I would not have made my vlog channel into a couples channel. Because that's going to be weird if her and Tay do break up and then you change the channel back to Perfect Last vlog. Also, I don't know how it works, but if somebody make a YouTube channel and they get that name, will she be able to get the name back, or are you allowed to even do some stuff like that? Does anybody know? Because I know, like, on Instagram and stuff, like, if you change your name and then somebody else can get it, and then if somebody else has it, you can't get it back. So, I don't know. They got a lot going on. Like, it's a lot going on in general. I'm trying to keep up with it all. I'm trying to find new people, new couples, new people, public figures, vloggers on YouTube that are interesting. But I do love Ciara and Jordan. Like, if you don't know Ciara and Jordan, Jordan is the tall, light-skinned guy, and then Ciara is his girlfriend. And they have a channel. Her name is spelled Ciera, and his name is Jordan. So it's Ciara and Jordan. They have a pretty good channel. Their pranks seem a little bit more real, I must say, than the rest of the gang. Like, their pranks. But one thing about it is, like, I want to make a video. I probably shouldn't say this. I probably should just make it, but I don't care. I love you guys. I'm going to make a video because how do you feel like if you have a boyfriend and guy, if I have any fellas on here, if you have a girlfriend, how do you feel about your boyfriend or girlfriend going around with like a known cheater? And what I mean is like hanging out with them 24/7. Like, do you guys, if you are familiar with Jordan, do you notice that Jordan is always with Chris from Chris and Queen? So it's because, Jordan looks up. That's how he got introduced to the gang and got a part of it. He met Chris, I think, shooting basketball. And Chris basically introduced him to the gang, and he started coming around, made a channel. He told Ciara and Jordan to make a channel. They did, and that's how they got their followers and stuff. But how do you feel about that? Like, I don't know, because I always believe in the saying, birds of a feather flock together. I feel like if this is somebody that Jordyn already look up to, because Chris got money, Chris got a big house, Chris got cars, he got, all these things, he got fans, these little girls screaming for him. Jordyn, and he always around that, and Jordyn is young himself. I think Jordyn is like 19. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's the saying, like they say, when you get married, hang around married people, because it keeps your mental in the right place. When I don't know. My boyfriend can hang around whoever, but when you're around certain people or person, you are like the company you keep. So I don't know either. That's my point. I'm not saying that Jordyn doesn't have the willpower to, to not do what Chris is doing. But at the same time, I feel like if Chris, okay, say for instance, they go to the mall and Jordyn sees Chris doing something wrong, and Ciara being friends with Queen, if Queen later finds out, like, okay, this is off subject, but like if Queen finds out, okay, Jordyn was with Chris when he was doing this and doing that, then that's gonna make, because then Queen gonna feel like Jordyn had to tell Ciara that Chris was doing. I don't know how to put it. Okay, like, I don't know. I mean, I know you can be around people and not do what they're doing. I know that because I have been around. I've had friends that were doing things that I wasn't doing. But at the same time, how long does that last? How long can you avoid temptation? Like, how long can you avoid that? Because sooner or later, those same friends that they're doing something, that's just like if you hang around somebody who smoke all the time. Because I've been through this. You hang around somebody who smokes all the time, and you tell them all the time, like, I don't smoke. Or you hang around somebody who drinks all the time, and you tell them, I don't drink. They always come at you like, come on, smoke. Come on, drink, smoke. So sometimes because you mentally strong and you can say, no, I don't want to drink, I don't want to smoke. That next person may not be like that. That's why I always tell people, like, you just have to be, you have to be, you have to hang around people that are like you at the end of the day, to be honest. So you don't have those temptations, because at the end of the day, we all are human. We all bleed red. Like, we're all human. But I'm about to get off of here. I've been on here for probably, 23 minutes. I'm about to start this journey with working out. I'm not scared. I know I got it, but I was on a treadmill for testing it out. I was on a treadmill for 2 minutes. And I was like, my legs was already getting tight. And I'm like, oh boy, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to do it before I take my night shower and stuff. And then in the morning time, when I take my daughter, get her ready for school and stuff, I'm going to try it. I always start this stuff when the holidays coming and I know there's good food about to be made. So y'all pray for me. And if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram to keep updates, like when I upload videos. And sometimes I'll go live on here and sometimes I'll go live on there. So, yeah. Love you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. And bye. Thank you for interacting.